As an artist, I was always worried that I was either pricing my art too low and people would think it was cheap, or I was pricing it way too high and no one would buy it. I, like many others, struggle with imposter syndrome. I mean, I made this piece of art. It seemed so easy to me because I'm an artist, so how the heck am I supposed to know how much to price it as? If you price your art to sell, that means you have the intention of giving it to somebody else in exchange for money. If you are pricing your art to keep, this means that you love the piece so much that you don't really want to sell it. But for the right price, you'll happily part with the piece. So let's talk about pricing your art to keep. If you have that special piece that you do not want to part with, ask yourself this question. For $100, would I part with this piece? For $500, would I part with this piece? How about $1,000, $5,000, $10,000? Whatever number you decide on, it doesn't matter because that is what the piece means to you. It's part of the story. Now there are two different ways to price your art to sell, per hour or per square inch. If you're pricing your art per hour, that means you're giving yourself an hourly rate of $100 an hour or whatever it is, and you multiply it by how many hours it takes you to do the piece, and that's the total price. If you price your art per square inch, that means you give yourself a rate per square inch, such as 50 cents per square inch. You multiply how many square inches in the piece there are by your rate per square inch, and that's going to be the total for the piece. My name is Hannah Stelter, also known as the Scribble Lady, and if you want to learn more about finding your hourly rate or your price per square inch, check out my course on Domestika.